Neymar set for Al-Hilal Medical ahead of £78 million move to Saudi Arabia from PSG that will pocket the Brazilian star £260 million over 2 years. Brazilian star Neymar is reportedly poised to seal a hugely lucrative move to Saudi Arabian club Al-Hilal this week as he departs Paris Saint-Germain after 6 seasons. Kylian Mbappé in talks to extend PSG contract. Mbappé was reinstated to the PSG first-team squad on Sunday following a prolonged standoff with the club that saw him miss the preseason Tour of Asia and the opening fixture of the Ligue 1 campaign, a goalless draw with Lorient. Transfer News Live: Chelsea agree £115 million Moises Caicedo fee. Benjamin Pavard pushes to join Man United and Neymar nears Al Hilal move. Follow Mail Sports Live Transfer News blog for all the latest developments in the transfer market from Monday, after Chelsea agreed a £115 million fee for Moises Caicedo with Brighton. Al Hilal revived their interest in Alexander Mitrovic after seeing 2 bids rejected that resulted in the forward training away from the Fulham first team. Al Hilal had originally bid for Mitrovic earlier this summer, but Fulham rejected the approaches, which led to the forward reportedly vowing he would never play for the club again. Man City to make improved offer for Lucas Paqueta after seeing £70 million bid rejected by West Ham, and Brazilian wants to join the champions. It is understood that a bid of £70 million plus a further £10 million in achievable add-ons this summer may be enough to tempt the London Stadium club into selling Paqueta. Liverpool's interest in Ibrahim Sangar is confirmed by 𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐒, but Jurgen Klopp's side face competition from Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain for the midfielder. Former Manchester City player Musampa is the brother of Sangare's agent, and he revealed that Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain are also considering a move for the 25-year-old. Manchester United will not rush Rasmus Højlund back to fitness as new £72 million striker continues to deal with back problem. Erik ten Hag is excited by Rasmus Højlund's long-term future and confident Manchester United can cope without the injured new boy during the opening weeks of the season. Juventus hold discussions with Chelsea over Romelu Lukaku and are able to finance a move for the striker as they look to add to their attacking options. As reported by Corriere dello Sport, Juventus are interested in a deal for Lukaku, who has been frozen out by Chelsea and hasn't been given a squad number. How Liverpool could line up with Romeo Lavia as Jurgen Klopp's side agrees £60 million deal for Southampton midfielder. Given how much Liverpool are willing to pay for Lavia, it seems likely that he will go straight into the starting lineup if he joins. Lavia would therefore form part of an exciting, new-look midfield. Brighton midfielder Moises Caicedo completes his medical ahead of £115 million move to Chelsea. As reported by Sky Sports, Caicedo is now close to joining Chelsea for a British record fee of £115 million plus add-ons. Liverpool had a bid of £111 million accepted for Caicedo. Joan Laporta, president of FC Barcelona, attends a press conference about Negreira case at Spotify Camp Nou Stadium, 1296 by 729, Gundogan. I couldn't miss out on joining Barcelona. UEFA clears Barcelona for Champions League. Issues warning Barcelona's place in the Champions League group stage worth tens of millions of euros earned by winning La Liga last season could have been at risk from the so-called Caso Negreira scandal. Harry Kane's Bayern Munich boots feature a mystery date for this Thursday as £100 million striker refuses to reveal its significance. With his wife pregnant with their 4th child, Harry Kane celebrated his £100 million switch to Bayern Munich by wearing a pair of personalized boots on his first day with his new club. Man United boss Erik ten Hag lays down the gauntlet to Harry Maguire, warning him he must prove that he can still be a top-class centre-back or leave. It comes as Mail Sport understands the club have agreed a £30 million deal to sell the England defender to West Ham, with Maguire set to take a £70,000 pay cut should he leave Old Trafford. Everton completes signing of Jack Harrison on a season-long loan from Leeds after Aston Villa had considered hijacking the move for the midfielder. Leeds star Jack Harrison has completed a season-long loan deal to join Premier League side Everton despite Aston Villa considering to hijack their move. Pep fears new added time rules will lead to 41-game season, Premier League, European soccer schedule, top August matches. Let's be honest, previewing a European soccer season right before it starts is damn near impossible. We've certainly tried. There are plenty of pieces for you to read on how the season is shaping up in the major leagues, with both the Premier League and La Liga kicking off mere hours from now, and there will be more in the coming days. But we know that there are still 3 more weeks until the transfer window closes. We know some clubs are going to make some huge moves, and we know other clubs are going to make some spectacularly foolish moves when desperation grows. Will La Liga be the usual Barcelona-Real Madrid duopoly this season? Chelsea's 𝐂𝐄𝐃 joins Real Madrid on loan to replace Courtois. Madrid moved for 𝐂𝐃𝐃, 28, after first-choice goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois suffered an ACL tear in training last week. Jude Bellingham earns Zinedine Zidane comparisons after netting for Real Madrid in La Liga opener Pete Jensen in Madrid. Some players shrink when they put on the famous white shirt, but Bellingham filled his to bursting on Saturday, even wearing the number 5 made famous by Zinedine. Liverpool star Mo Salah throws a esterope as he's taken off against Chelsea with 13 minutes left of 1-1 draw, before Roy Keane tells him to sit down and shut up. The Egyptian forward was replaced by Ben Doak after 77 minutes and seemed like he didn't want to be brought off, waving his hand in the air towards the bench. Benjamin Pavard is pushing to join Man United despite Bayern Munich rejecting the Red Devils' opening offer. The French defender, who has a year left on contract, is valued at £26 million. United are keen to add to their defensive ranks, particularly at fullback, with it likely they will go back in for Pavard. Roberto Mancini's shock Italy exit came at the end of a worn-out relationship and an internal split, but who is best placed for the job now? 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍, the news confirmed at the weekend, lifted the lid on a worn-out relationship, a stark contrast to Italy's Euro 2020 triumph, and marked the end of his 5-year stint. Aniwa, 3-goal victory is a great start for Man City. Man City in talks over Rennes forward Jeremy Doku. Sources: Rennes are looking for a fee of more than £45 million, $49.2 million, before letting the 21-year-old leave. Sources have told ESPN that City are ready to bid for the Belgium international, but there is a gap in valuation. Liverpool set to miss out on another target following Moises Caicedo's snub, with Romeo Lavia poised to join Chelsea after agreeing terms for £50 million move from Southampton. Lewis Steele, Jurgen Klopp's men have been frustrated in the last week after Caicedo opted to join Chelsea despite Liverpool agreeing a £111 million fee with Brighton. Munich hangs on Harry Kane's every word as he discusses house hunting, German lessons and golf with Thomas Muller following £100 million move to Bayern. RB Draper in Munich will talk about setting the bar high. Kane didn't flinch in his first public meeting with the German media. He said everything they could possibly want to hear. Ajax agreed £12 million fee for Middlesbrough striker Chuba Akpom as the Dutch outfit beat Sheffield United and lends to his signature. The 27-year-old is due to travel to Holland for a medical on Monday. A former Arsenal youth player, Akpom joined Greek side PAOK in 2018, before moving back to the UK to join Middlesbrough. Sergio Ramos will not follow Lionel Messi to MLS and wants to join a European team that can win the Champions League. The defender is a free agent after leaving Paris Saint-Germain at the end of his contract, just like Lionel Messi, who has since joined Inter Miami. Aston Villa defender Tyrone Mings is set to miss the majority of the Premier League season after damaging knee ligaments, with villains left reeling by a second serious injury after Emiliano Buendia blow. Tyrone Mings faces a lengthy spell on the sidelines after damaging knee ligaments during Aston Villa's opening day defeat at Newcastle. He was carried off on a stretcher on Saturday. Glazers are holding Manchester United and its fans hostage. Blasts must statement as supporters group slam takeover charade with protests planned for season opener against Wolves. United kick off the season against Wolves at Old Trafford on Monday night with fresh protests planned over the Glazers' refusal to accept large offers in excess of £5 billion from multiple bidders. West Ham confirmed £30 million signing of England midfielder James Ward-Prowse from Southampton on a 4-year contract. Ward-Prowse, 28, departs his boyhood club in the wake of their relegation from the Premier League, having scored 55 goals in 410 appearances. Romelu Lukaku is in limbo, Hakim Ziyech doesn't have a squad number, and Callum Hudson-Odoi is a target for Fulham. The Deadwood Chelsea are still looking to shift, with Moises Caicedo set to join for £115 million, while seemingly infinite resources have allowed the Blues to recruit to their heart's content. The sheer number of new arrivals has left several top stars in desperate need of a move away.